Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be going over some more information about my transition journey. I had went to a class that teaches people about like top surgery and things like that, and like, just like basic information that I definitely need to know, and you need to know possibly if you're interested and are going through it as well. Don't mind the blanket. It is cold in this place. This place really cold. It's not nice and warm in here. And I'm not in charge of the air conditioning here, so yeah. I have sunglasses on too, because I can. This is what I was wearing not so long ago, so I'm just continuing wearing what I was wearing. And that's how this is gonna go. And while I was in that class, I took some notes in my journal. It's crossed out because it was from English class, and I just crossed out because like I didn't want to get confused with something else. So I took some notes in the class that I will go over that I thought was important. I didn't put everything down because I probably already knew about it, or I have down somewhere else, but this is just the notes that I took over while I was in the video class and things like that. So I like how the first note I put down was have a pillow on surgery day. Now the reason why they want you to have a pillow on surgery day is because this surgery that I'm going to is you don't stay at the hospital. It's like you go in for the surgery and you leave the same day that you get the surgery done. So apparently it's only like, I probably put it somewhere in here, but I'm just gonna say it because I have it on top of my head, 3 to 2 hours for top surgery. So it's not a very long surgery compared to most, but it'll not take the whole day. So because of this, on the day that you go back, you need something to protect your chest. Your chest is going to be extremely sensitive, and it's going to be healing this whole time. So when you're in the car, you don't want the seatbelt straight on your chest. It's going to possibly damage your chest, or do something bad, a little pressure that does not need to be there pretty much. So you just bring the pillow for your chest to put underneath the seatbelt, so there's not too much pressure on there while you're in the car, because it's just going to be uncomfortable. It's probably going to hurt a little bit, and you don't want to ruin your chest at all. Okay, so the second note I put down on my little note thing is have caretaker there to listen when discharged. So that pretty much means that your caretaker needs to be there while you're getting information for, like aftercare, like what should be happening, like what things you'll feel, things like that, because when you just get out of surgery, you're not going to be there all the way. You're going to be extremely tired. It's going to be like you've been sleeping for like years and you just woke up. You're just not going to be able to retain the information that well. It's just not going to be as easy. So you just need your caretaker there to listen as well while you're being discharged, because they'll be able to get the information better than you probably will. And obviously they will most likely give you a packet of information before you leave, but it's always good to just have your caretaker there listening as well. And for those who don't know what a caretaker is, it's pretty much like the person or the people who are taking care of you while you're healing, because while you're healing you can't really do a lot of things. Like, for example, a big thing you can't do is like lift your arms higher than like this. Like, this is as high as you can raise your arms, probably even less than that, really. So obviously you're gonna need someone there to pick things up for you, grab things that you can't reach now, like things like that. You're gonna need someone to help you take care of yourself for the few weeks that you need to heal the most. So that's what a caretaker is. On to the next note that I took. Pain, swelling, nausea, itching, constipation, sensation changes, nipple sensation loss, all normal. So these are pretty much just normal things that you're going to feel. It's not unnormal. It's just pretty much, I just wrote that down because it's not unnormal to feel these things during the healing process. So obviously if you're feeling these things, you might be like, oh, what the heck's happening? But it's okay, it's normal. It's not like you shouldn't freak out about it. It's completely normal to feel these things. But for the pain in particular, if it's too much to bear, then you probably want to up the painkillers for that, because obviously they could be very uncomfortable, but like a little bit of pain is normal to feel. And then that moves me on to my next, oh yeah, the next thing was pain should be low, like 2 and down. So that's pretty much what I'm talking about. If it's a 2 and down, the pain is normal, but anything above that, you should get a higher dosage of painkillers. And then before the top surgery as well, drink lots of water. This will help with healing and just overall help your health. It's good to drink lots of water in general. That is the next 2 notes that I put down. The next note is only take pain meds given. So do not go, if you are given pain meds from the hospital, that is all you should be taking. Don't be taking any Tylenol or ibuprofen because it might affect the medicine that you are getting from the hospital itself. If they obviously prescribe you Tylenol or ibuprofen, then obviously take those. But if they don't, and they're giving you something else, then you only take those because, like I said, it can affect your body in very bad ways. You could possibly do a drug overdose or something like that, bad mixtures, things that are bad for you that might kill you in some way, shape, or form that you definitely don't want to have happen. The next information that I put down in my notes is kind of irritated me because I'm like, I drive a lot, is don't drive for the first month of surgery. Now, this is very bad for me because I drive every single day. I live in the yee place. I live in the country. I have to drive everywhere. I can't walk anywhere. I can't do anything to get anywhere. Like, I'm far away from everything, so I have to drive to every place that I need to get, like, food, gas. These are obviously, I can't get gas if I can't drive, so so obviously your caretaker is gonna have to drive you places, because you can't drive. And I know that some doctors are different about this. Some will say, oh yeah, you can drive, it's fine, but others will say, no, don't drive for the first month. But I guess it just depends on your doctor, and your ability to heal will depend on if you can drive the first month or not. So that's pretty much the disturbing information for me. I will hopefully get by, but I guess whatever. Next note that I took, chest binder for 4 to 6 weeks after surgery. So it's pretty much just like maybe binder that you usually use if you are FTM. Whatever I'm using right now is what I'm going to be wearing for a while after surgery. They may give you something else. I really don't know. It kind of just depends. But it's just pretty much to keep like everything down, so while it's healing it will stay compressed pretty much. And then obviously 4 to 6 weeks, that's not really long compared to the month of no driving disturbing. So not too long, and it'll help with the healing process as well as with how flat your chest will be. Oh yeah, you see my binder, I have to have straps because I can't do the round body thing. I can't work with it. It doesn't compress as well as the straps do for me. So that is that piece of information for the binder. I got off on a tangent, I'm sorry, don't mind that. Next note I took was no showering until doc says okay, usually 1 to 2 weeks, which I found also disturbing, that I'm not going to be able to bathe myself. So obviously with that being said, you're probably going to have to wipe your body down to clean it, because obviously no one wants to be dirty for 1 to 2 weeks with no shower. That's disgusting. So I'm going to do wipes, and I'm going to do dry shampoo because I'm not trying to be a dirty little gremlin for those few weeks. Disgusting.
Okay guys, so like I didn't actually forget, I forgot to put this in, but because you can't move your arms that much, you're probably actually going to need someone to help you bathe yourself. For example, like you can't reach your back really, so someone's gonna probably have to help, clean your back and stuff like that. So I just thought I would add that in, and yeah, voiceover over.
Moving on to the next note. 1 week can't lift things more than 5 pounds. So obviously, I hate that. Like, I don't even know why I did that. So 5 pounds, no more than 5 pounds, maybe even less would be safer. But just obviously, So it is pretty much obviously self-explanatory. No more than 5 pounds. Pretty obvious for that one. Next note, 2 weeks, don't lift anything heavy. I said left instead of lift. 2 weeks, don't lift anything heavy. Don't do anything painful, stressful, stretching too far, ripping. So just pretty much just try to not move too much. So, you know how it is. Just don't move too much. If it feels like something's going to rip or stretch too far, just don't do it. Just ask your caretaker to do it, because if you do it, you're going to damage yourself and you're going to regret it later. Let's see here. On the next note, sleep on back. So you're going to want to sleep on your back because you don't want to lay on your healing area pretty much. So pretty much it'll injure you, you know, there, obviously in your healing area. Because obviously if you fall on your side, then you're possibly gonna like, you know, stretch it out or rip something. So you're just gonna want to sleep on your back. For some of us that might be easy, but for me, that's not gonna be easy at all. I always fall asleep on my side, so I don't really know. I mean, at the thing he said that, well, because there's so much pain there, you're probably not gonna even want to sleep on your side. It's gonna be extremely uncomfortable. So maybe that'll help. I'm not really too sure. But, we'll just see how that goes for me. Next note I put was little walks on week 3 and 4. This will just, you know, help, I guess. I don't really remember exactly what it helps. I think it just helps, like, you get, like, used to the feeling, or just, like, your body kind of feel better. I really don't know exactly, but I wrote it down, so. So, then, okay, by the way, I let my dog in, he might bark. I don't know. You might hear him in the background snoring or something. But yeah, he's in my room now. So the next note I put up was button up / zip up shirt. This is going to be extremely important because obviously you can't lift your arms to put anything up anymore. You can't put t-shirts on. You can't put hoodies on. Like, nothing. So before your surgery, just buy a bunch of button up shirts. I don't know what zip up was, but you know, do whatever you gotta do for that. Straws, very important. You're gonna want to have straws because you probably can't lift any, like, you can't really lift the cup up that high. You're gonna want to have a straw to make it easier for you. You know, probably like metal straws or something. Just plastic ones. I really don't give a f. I'm not to bleep that out. Don't mind me. Anyway, so straws, very important. Straws. Okay. So the next note I took was baby wipes and dry shampoo. You're gonna need that because you know, like I said before, you cannot take a bath or shower or anything like that for the first week or 2, or until the doctor says it's okay. So you're gonna want to wipe yourself down from like any dirty stuff, and you know, wash your hair with dry shampoo. And then the next notes I put down is for before surgery. So this is before, obviously, you're going to want to have healthy nutrition and movement. Just make sure you're healthy overall before you take the surgery. It's going to help you in the long run, healing better and, like, you know, making scars less visible. And then if you are on any drugs, you need to stop them before then because, again, it'll complicate the surgery. So as well as smoking, they said don't smoke too. So yeah, just stop all those things, and cigarettes as well. So that's pretty much all the notes I have, that I took from the class. There was probably more information I just didn't take because I just, you know, already knew it, or I just didn't think, it was needed at the moment or something. I really don't know. But that's what the class was about. That's all the information I have about top surgery for now. Oh, I also, it's right there. I had gotten the consent form. You can't really see it though. I got in the consent form not so long ago for the hormones. This is just my copy of the hormone stuff. I just gave the other copy of my signatures, blah, and my initials, so that, you know, I gave consent to taking the hormones pretty much. I guess I'll read some of this for you guys. This is going to be a very long video. Not only is it about top surgery, but also testosterone. Pretty much it just talks to, like, what testosterone is, how is it taken, things like that. I guess, like, I should tell you some of how it's taken. So, it's pretty much taken either by pill, injection, cream, or patch. So I am going to take the cream. I just rub it on my skin and then wash my hands afterwards, and it's over with. I'm taking cream because I am deathly afraid of needles. I can't take needles. I will literally cry my eyes out. Last time I had blood taken, I was crying. I was shaking. I looked like a crazy man person. It was not fun. I never do it. We'll have to do it tomorrow, but you know what I mean. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. But the problem with cream as well, it generally works way slower than injections, so that's that. So like, it will go slower, but I'm okay with that because I'd rather not cry every few weeks than just get cream. So the dosages can usually go up from 100 to 400 milligrams. For me, it'll probably be pretty low. I really don't know. Actually, I have no clue. So, it should not be used to anyone who is pregnant and has uncontrolled artery disease. So these are the things that you don't want to be on, pretty much. Let's see. It should be used with caution. It should be used with caution, and only full discussion of risk of anyone who has acne, has a family history of heart disease or breast cancer, has blood clot in leg, arm, or lungs, has high levels of cholesterol, and has active liver disease, has high red blood cell count, is obese, smokes cigarettes. So this has pretty much no concern for me except for the acne. Obviously, I have acne, I have a filter on. You don't need to see all of it. I don't want to show you my real skin. It's just bad. That's all you need to know. So that's probably going to be a problem for me later that I'm not going to enjoy very well. Yeah. Let's see. What else information would probably be inappropriate? What? Important, I guess. Oh yes. The following changes are likely to be permanent, and if you should stop taking testosterone, these things will not reverse. They are permanent no matter if you stop or not. They will just always be there. I really don't know if this video will be appropriate for children now because of what I'm about to say. I won't say some of it because I probably will get demonetized, but I'll say some of the things that I can say because obviously some bodily changes are not appropriate for YouTube. I might get in trouble for this, so I'm just not gonna say some of the things. But deeper voice, once you get a deeper voice with testosterone, you cannot reverse it. It is permanent. Growth of mustache or beard will be permanent. Hair loss at temples and crown of head, possibility of complete balding will be permanent. You cannot reverse that. More thicker and coarser hairs on abdomen, arms, hands, back, chest, legs, feet. Those are also very permanent. They will not, go away after done taking testosterone. They're just there now. So those are the things that you need to worry about. Okay, I kind of stopped for a little bit because I had to do something, but it's a little dark. Don't mind that. I'm gonna go over some things now that will change your body but will not be permanent. At least they usually are not permanent. So the first thing is acne. That will not be permanent. It will usually revert back if you stop taking testosterone. Your body fat will go back to normal, like the shape of your body. Your muscle mass and strength will go back to normal. And those are just like some of the things that I can say without getting demonetized. So if you really want to know more, just look it up yourself because I actually cannot tell you, or else I will get demonetized or my video will be taken down, things like that. So, let's see, I know some else. Right, yeah, my voice is getting crappy. But I think that's just like the basic things really that I can tell. Those are like some of the things that I can tell. I guess I can go over some more things. This is like, well, those are, I can't really say a lot. Because, YouTube is a bit too child-friendly. That's all I'm gonna say about that, because literally, I watched a video where someone couldn't say, the word but. What the hell? Like, what? That makes no sense, but okay. I mean, I don't know if my video's gonna be taken down now because I said that word, but, what do I know? So yeah, that's my video. That's what I know so far. It's my journey, whatnot. I put the consent form in. I'm gonna get my blood drawn tomorrow. I'm not excited for that at all. I'm very scared. As you can know, I don't like blood. I don't like needles. They both scare me. I turn very pale, shaky. I cry. If anything, I actually need my mom to drive me there tomorrow when she's not on work because I can't drive myself after I get my blood drawn. I have actually had cases where I cannot walk after I've had my blood leave my body. It's just, I think it's the thought of it. I don't really know. I just can't handle it. It's probably why I'm also a pescatarian because I don't like the thought of blood or anything like that. It's bad. It's all bad. It's just all bad. So that's my journey. I hope everything goes well. And yeah, that's my update. And I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that will be. And I hope you guys are having a great day. And bye now.